It is Friday the 4th of July, the sun's shining, the weather is great, it's a Friday morning, everyone's feeling great. The world is a beautiful place. I just want to be out free in the world, I want to be in touch with the world, I want to be in touch with myself. But instead, I'm in touch with money, I'm in touch with my job, I'm in touch with material items that I'm told that I need to survive, when really I don't think I do need these to survive. Is this the best that life could be? Is this the peak of humanity? No? You think it's the peak of humanity, that we've reached our end game, you know, this is it, fair enough. I don't, and I'm pretty sure millions of other people don't think this is the peak. So if this isn't the peak, what is the peak? Imagine the peak. Imagine the better life. Imagine a perfect life where, you know, when you wake up, you go out, the sun's shining every day, you've got all the food you want, you've got a comfortable house, you've got a beautiful family, everything you want is there for you, you've got plenty, you haven't got too much, you've got plenty. And you look to the next person, he's got plenty, you look to the other person, he's got plenty, everyone's got plenty, everyone's happy, everyone's well, everyone's fed, everyone's healthy. That's the peak. That's the peak of humanity, the peak society. Are we there? I don't think so. Are we trying to get there? It doesn't seem like it. I mean, you can imagine a utopia in your head, and you try and get this utopia out of your mouth and tell other people how you want life to be, and they say, oh, stop fucking moaning. Why have you always got to be whining? Oh, there's always, you can't please him, can you? There's always one. What? Because I want to improve things. You want things to be better. Like, if you had to redesign society from the top to the bottom right now, would it be like this? No, it wouldn't. It would be a lot better than this, in my estimation. Anyway, you wouldn't design things like this. Why would you? We are living in like a 21st century post-technology age where, you know, technology has surpassed human understanding, but yet human actuality is still back in some kind of like medieval. We're still slaving away, we're still retiring at 64 with broken spirits, tired bodies. Our bodies want to give up, our minds want to give up. We've had enough by the time we get to retirement age. We spend the last of our days alone and neglected. That's not the peak of society. If you could redesign society the whole way, it would not be like this. There is an alternative. People say to me, well, I can't imagine the alternative being better than this. You've got a terrible imagination then. If you can't imagine anything better than this, then sorry, but your soul has been squashed so hard by the consciousness that they're putting upon you that you need to wake up. And people say to me, well, go on then, tell me how you think it's going to be better. Go on, tell me about your utopian society. Come on, Kobe, go on, spit it out, where is it? I haven't got all the answers. One person can't redesign the whole world. You know, it'll take a communal effort, a group effort. You know, we can all have ideas and have our say of how you want it to be. I mean, I look at the Parliament and I think, I look at the power in the UK, the power that's above me, that controls my life. The Queen, Parliament, money, corporations, newspapers, media, BBC. I think, are these institutions pushing us forward to a better, you know, to a higher elevation of society? Are they pushing us to, you know, to further understanding, you know, to better ourselves as a race, as individuals? Is that where they're pushing us? It doesn't look like it. It looks, if anything, they're dragging us. They've got us by the heels, and we're scratching our way. We're trying to force our way to this, individually pull this future towards us in our minds, but they're nailing us back. They're holding us back, is what it seems like. I look upwards to the powerful. I used to look upwards to the powerful in this country for, you know, for some kind of guidance as to how I can improve things, and all I see is just them not really. I mean, if I was going to build a society right now, I'd say, what is it that you want the end game of society to be? Are we there yet? No. How can we get there? Like this. So let's start that journey. It doesn't seem like we've started that journey towards ending world hunger, towards curing all disease, towards curing want and squalor and ill health. It doesn't seem like we've got that. It seems like the few that have got power have got that, and they're saying, well, the rest of you, if you want that, you know, sort it out between yourselves, you know, you'll figure something out. So we're just left. We're just left, you know. It can be achieved. Imagine. Can you imagine something better than this? Yes, you can. I assume you can. So don't just imagine it, you know, perceive it, and then let's move towards that. Let's become that. It's not just let the human race just be stuck in this state of frozen in carbonite, just going nowhere in stasis. This is what it feels like we're at. Technology in this world is incredible. The things that you see can be done. Why aren't they being done? Why are we being held back? For whose advantage are we being held back? Look at the problems today, and they try and blame the poorest and the immigrants, you know. You think they've made the problems? Look at who's got all the money, look at who's got all the power. That's where the problem is. Because the people with no money, the people with no power, they're not the ones that are affecting change in this country. The powerful are, the rich are. Think about that.